They say black boy don't cry. Get your money then get fly. Put your mom in a big house. Just do enough so you get by. Gotta hold your hand.
Because my first name was terrible, I used to go by Lavish, and it was like an acronym. I'm not gonna say what the acronym is, but it was really bad. And Parris is my actual real first name. And then my uncle Chariz, he always felt like I had like a lot of charisma or whatever, so he just kind of came up with it, and then we just ran with it back in like 2012.
You're not gonna tell me what that acronym means?
No.
Is that bad?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's very bad.
What's the first letter? Give me the first letter.
Life.
Okay.
A lot of the meaning just comes from, obviously, just a biblical term, just boasting in your weakness. For me, I wanted to do it in a different way. I wanted to be able to just talk about things that I've dealt with as a black man, from generational curses to just growing up in an impoverished area, and then just trying to find my way out of it. But the things that come along with it that I didn't necessarily ask for, just greed, women, sex, lust, and from that standpoint, I wanted to be able to help somebody by actually talking about the things that I actually dealt with and how I dealt with it, specifically in detail. But that was just the mindset, just to be a light in a different way.
Okay. What was the process to start creating like the music for it, the actual sound?
To be honest, I actually came up with the idea for the album in 2013. It was supposed to be called something else. I was originally going to call the album Air, H-E-I-R. I just feel like it was outdated by 2019, so I just prayed about it. And I feel like God just gave me that. It wasn't really like a process. I guess the process would just be life experiences, just trying to remember back to things that I went through, and find out a way how to talk about it over rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Over a beat. It's easy to. I do poetry, so it's easy to just write a poem about it with no beat. To do it over a beat, pick the right beat. To deliver it the correct way. I feel like that was probably the most challenging part. But once I got it, the recording makes it the easiest part.
How many songs did you record for Melodies?
Like 32.
And how many made the album? 18?
12.
12.
But I recorded like 32 songs, like total.
Would you release any of those songs?
I released one the other day on my birthday. I released one of them. That was probably the best out of the other, I guess, 12 plus 18 and 32. Out of the other 18, only one. So.
Okay. How long did you work on the project when you finally got into the studio and started laying tracks?
It came out in October of 2018. I made the first song in January of 2018. And I finished the recording in July, so it took me like 7 months to get all the songs and like a month and a half to mix and master. I was actually just talking to Ray about this. One of the things that I want to do this year is just get out of my comfort zone and really just work with other artists, people that I'm not usually used to working with. Because ever since I started doing music, I've always just worked with people that I know from high school and things like that. So just this last trip to Tallahassee really just opened my eyes to understanding the music other people make, and just being comfortable with it, getting out of my own comfort zone, to just be inspired in a different way. So that would be my main goal for 2019 for the rest of the year.
Are you already working on your next project?
Yes, I actually just started like 3 weeks ago. And it's like super beginner stages. It's like kind of just getting concepts together, my sound, the type of sound that
Do you know when you're gonna get ready to release it? You know the
Next
deadline?
Year. Next year. 2020.
Talk to me about the backstory for the single Black Boys Don't Cry.
Black Boys Don't Cry. Originally, I actually made it in my living room. I was finishing In My Weakness. Actually, In My Weakness was done. And I was just kind of still creating because I was still in the mode. And I wanted to try to put something out to promote the album. Like, kind of start getting in the vein of the album as far as the music, the sound, and what I was going to talk about. And I was just recording in my living room. And my homie's Canvas, he made a beat for me. He made it in like 30 minutes. Then the next day, I just sat with it. I was in the living room recording, and I wrote it. And I really just wanted to talk about like the mindset that I had of the times that because I'm from Detroit, so the times and the things that I went through in Detroit and how it transferred into just my life as far as women and gang violence, things like that. So I just wanted to talk about it. I honestly didn't think people would like the song because I just love the song. But when I put it out on SoundCloud, people just really took a liking to it, and we just ran with it. I feel like it was the right time, but it wasn't like a super thought out thing. It was kind of just me being in a creative zone, and I ended up making it, and people loved it. So.
And then you ended up making a music video for it. So
we shot half of the music video already, just because it was promo for the album. And when we shot it, we still had so much more footage to just create a whole video. And when people kept asking to put it on all platforms, because it was just on SoundCloud, people kept asking for me to put it on all platforms. And I didn't just want to throw it on all platforms. I wanted to kind of create another, you know what I'm saying, I don't know the word, like just another push for it, not just make a post. It's on all platforms, but I feel like the video really brought out the meaning behind the video. Because we wanted to do it super minimal, but still express the meaning of it. But half of the video was already shot last year, and we shot the second half with my homie Alan and his son this year when I cut my hair and stuff. So.
Okay, you went on tour relatively recently.
Yeah.
How was that? Like, what was the experience like? What was your favorite city, your favorite moment?
The experience overall was very challenging, just because I feel like as an artist or people that aspire to be artists, they just feel like tour is just like this fun. I'm going state to state, city to city, just performing, and it's a lot more behind it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning stages like I am, as far as just trying to build a fan base, build with, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote clientele for people to want to come back, hear you, come to shows, pay for merch and things like that. I just got a lot of background things. I learned a lot about how to perform better, how to pace myself through performances, because probably like after the first 3 nights, like my voice was gone, you know what I'm saying? And we still had like 9 more shows, you know what I'm saying? So talking to the tour manager just about how to pace myself and how to perform better. And then you don't really get to sleep. And then if you do sleep, it's like in a 1-seater on a Sprinter van, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hectic, man, but it was well worth it. It was well worth it.
What was your favorite city?
Oh, my favorite city was probably St. Louis. St. Louis. I kind of already had a fan base in St. Louis, so when we got there, it was kind of just like, it was super, 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 super lit. Like they knew all the words to every song that I performed. So that was like my first time getting to experience something like that. Cause you know, you see it like with major artists, they be in stadiums and they'll stop rapping the song, but the whole stadium. So it was like, just to have, you know what I'm saying, 200 people in a room saying the words to the song, it's like, it's a blessing. This is Parris Chariz with Axiom.